Such a long time ago, back in '72, he broke your heart and made a mess out of you. A year you'd been together and you'd had a good time, but when I first met you I could see that you'd been crying. A little while later, 1973, that's when you started sneaking round with me. I saw you in class, I saw you in the hall, but we were not interested in school at all. Down the stairs where the cringers meet, out into the smoke down on Mission Street. Mark had a Vespa, Dougie had the truck. We would go riding and we would test our luck. Jimmy so loud on the stereo, if Roscoe had wings I don't know where he would go. Maybe to Robin's house, his mom was cool. She'd seen it all, and she was nobody's fool. We said we had no expectations, sure didn't want to be tied down. Pretty soon this was more than just flirtation. Sure had our fun running around. Marty broke away, went to live in the woods, made Dog Creek sound pretty good. Out past the inkwells there on the right, rescued you from your parents' wrath that night. It was not hard then to believe we wore our hearts right on our sleeve. Had no worries about the cost, but when we lost John, that innocence was lost. We did say we had no expectations, sure didn't want to stay in that town. Flew off like the birds on their migration, with no idea where we'd settle down. Sometimes we'd take in the lion's share, the sons were often playing there. We'd dance till we were in a daze, unlock the door and invite the band to graze. We had the key so we could clean the floor. At 17 it felt like it was our store. Pedro and Emilio never seemed to care. We did our jobs, somehow it all seemed fair. Drive to Wasson Court took about a half an hour on my 10-speed bike, but it was well worth it though the road was steep, just to go and see the girl that I like. can this be? We're still together and you're singing with me. Our kids are about as old as us when we met. That road that we started on, it isn't done yet. We always did have good communication. Right from the start we had that down. That's my only explanation. True love really can be found.
Snow-covered streets, cancellations on my radio. Your arms so far away, these tires, they spin so slow. I feel my life roll by. I'm parked in front of this steering wheel, but I'd rather pass it in your eyes, where all my worries stand still. I'm riding this American dream and chasing these lullabies I sing through the snow and freezing rain. You are still the only thing that gets me by when I'm riding this American dream. You give me all the sky I need, always a soft place to fall, and all the beauty of the open road, it doesn't compare at all to those dancing baby blues in the scent of your skin. Tonight I'll leave the storm behind.